I think our affiliation to Jaideep started a couple of years ago when our daughter was moving from class 8 to class 9. So he's been he's been with us through this high school journey, and ever since the day we were introduced to him to now, I have not regretted even once having him as a tutor for my daughter. A few things which I would say is highly stand out for Jaideep sir. Number one is creating a very trust-based environment. As a parent, it's very important for me that my child is studying and thriving in an environment where she's confident and free and can voice herself, and and it's a safe environment, and he just creates that, right? I love how he works with the children, right? And especially with my daughter, I've seen that his approach wasn't so much of teaching but coaching, which is what is highly valued in this day and age, right? So it's giving children an opportunity to voice themselves, to engage in problem-solving conversations. So making it more of an engagement and conversational rather than just a telling approach and a doing approach, right? I really love that. He is so passionate about teaching or coaching his students and making them successful that passion he's able to translate or transfer to his kids. At least I've seen that in my daughter, right? So few words on his passion, right? So I have seen him never being worried about the hour that he is teaching children for. This hour could stretch to 2.5, and he wouldn't blink an eye on the time extending, right? And nor would the child. I love it, right? And that's, as a parent, it's very important for me that the teacher who's teaching or who's coaching my child is invested in the child as much as, like, let's say a parent would be. So I really compliment Jaideep on these couple of things in his teaching style. Another thing that I really love about Jaideep is how he creates an environment of fun in that hour or two of his teaching, right? It's not so much just teaching, but making it real experiential, like picking up examples from real life and explaining to students some concepts which they'll remember for life. And also making the classroom environment a lot of fun, like getting to know about their personal stories, sharing his own personal stories, transitioning to US, catching up, and then settling in. He'd spent innumerable amount of time with her without, just getting up early in the morning, without being worried about the time zone differences and so on and so forth. So getting up at 6:30, 7 in the morning, to sitting late with her, and so on. So that gave my daughter an additional comfort. Like, I have somebody to fall back on if there is a unique test happening or a unique thing that she needed to know about, which her parents also may not know, right? So that really helped Trisha a lot in this phase, and I have to thank Jaideep sir for, again, being there for her, giving her the confidence that yes, you can do it, you can be successful, I'm there with you, we'll make it through, and so on. The result is, I'll be very short about it, but the result is that Trisha's doing extremely well, and she managed to be in the honors roll of the school, which is greatest student and so on.